Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? How are you? You guys, oh, I have getting this glue off my lash. Been listening to just a few videos. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Travera. I was hoping you came on. Your life's keeping me awake while I'm trying to work. Aw, thank you. Yes, I actually should have been on at least a half an hour ago, but I was watching videos. So I hope your day is going okay. I hope work is going good for you, babe. I'm going to do some makeup because I got to go do a little bit of work myself for somebody. So yeah. So we're gonna talk about a few things, of course. We're gonna talk about a few things. And while I do my makeup, just a few little topics that I'm interested in. But yeah, I have not had any updates. Hey AJ, any more new updates on the the new stimulus package, and how they voted on that yesterday? I haven't found any updates. Yesterday, while I was live, I know Britt said that they approved it, but I don't see anything where it's approved yet. Now, let me just say, uh, once Congress they vote on it, then it also has to go. Then it has to move to the House, okay, and then they have to vote on it. So it's like, if it got approved over here, but it's still not yet over here, then it's not, sealed yet. Okay. But I'm going to keep an eye on that for you guys. Hey, Michelle's daughter. So I'm going to do some makeup and I'm just going to talk about some stuff. Talk about YouTube monetization. I wanted to come on StreamYard and talk about that. That way, if somebody wanted to come on, but my computer is not charged and I need to get ready because I got to go. So, if we want to go into further depth or whatever later, then I'll come on StreamYard. But, I just kind of want to talk about, the monetization, my situation as well as just other people's, because there's a few people that are not having the same issue as me, and they're not monetized either, and it's for different reasons. So I really want to, I don't have a whole lot of information on how to resolve it yet, because of course my own situation is not yet resolved. But I do want to give a little heads up, like, and give some places that I have been able to at least get some contact with them. So that way, people who may not have my exact issue, maybe they can use these points of contact and, it helped them out. So I have a piece of sweet potato pie. I have my coffee. I didn't finish my bottle of water yet this morning. I've been up for about an hour and a half. Um, Took a shower, got a load of laundry in, did my dishes, and now I need to get my face done. Yes, so that was going to be one of the points of contact. I have gotten some contact back from them on Twitter. Yes, I have. They told me to be patient. So that's what they said. All right. So they told me to be patient on Twitter. So that's one of the points of contact. Go to Twitter, you guys. Now, let me say, somebody said Instagram. I haven't gotten an answer back from them on Instagram yet. And when I say Twitter, I mean at them on a public tweet. Don't DM them. No. So that they can ignore you. At them on a public tweet. Now, I just added them yesterday, and I don't have an update yet that they have not answered me back. Okay? So that's where I'm at with that. But I will say that the first time I added them, they did finally respond, and they just basically gave me some bullshit ass, pre written statement for me to be patient, blah blah blah, whatever. All right, so I did at them again yesterday, and I will keep you guys updated on that. Okay. My thing is, I just want to be able to speak to someone directly with YouTube so I can tell them what the fuck is exactly going on, because it's not like just a standard thing with my channel. It's not anything that's in there frequently asked questions. It's not anything that, I can find a YouTube video on. It's just, and if I did, and let me say this, yes, I have found YouTube videos on it, but the shit is like in another language. I found things that I've, thought was similar to my situation or whatever. And, they're not in English language. So my situation is not just, a common situation, but it is something that other people have dealt with. And how I know is the second point of contact I'm going to tell you about. So there is another point of contact. This is the one that I have gotten the most dialogue, back and forth dialogue on. Okay. And this is it's the help forum. So there is a YouTube help forum. Can you find someone with a larger following to contact them for you? I have reached out to a few people. Oh, you know what? I need to reach out to James Caldwell. I'm going to reach out to him because he has over 25,000. Okay, yeah. I'm going to reach out to James Caldwell. Because Jay Wilson didn't have enough for him to be able to get what I needed, but James Caldwell does. Thank you, AJ. Okay. Thank you so much. So, but yeah, so there is a YouTube help forum. And this forum is basically where it's like a place where you can post questions, concerns, statements, or whatever. There's also a bunch of it's like kind of like separated by topics on what exactly are you looking for information on. And once I posed my issue, I found that other people had the same situation happen. And they too were waiting on, some feedback on how to resolve it. And then they have like people that they say they don't work for, like they're not working with YouTube or working for YouTube, but they have a close enough access to where, they have direct access to them to where they can get them the information from the forum, or, pose issues and things with them, and kind of get some feedback for you. So that's where I've gotten the most communication, and where I also found that other people were having the same issue. And they basically are like, they're working on it. It's like a Basically YouTube is not connecting a new AdSense account these with these channels. Basically, you had an AdSense account, you had to close out that AdSense account for whatever reason, and then once you go ahead and you apply for another AdSense account and you're approved for it, YouTube doesn't connect that new AdSense account with your channel. They just basically demonetize you because you closed out the AdSense account that was originally connected, and you have to have an AdSense account for monetization. So if you close that account out, you don't have the requirements meant to be monetized, but they're not connecting the new AdSense account. And then there's no way for you to contact any freaking body for you to say, hey, I do have an AdSense account. I do qualify. Okay. And then they say that, send us screenshots of what your creator studio looks like, what's going, and all of this stuff. And nothing is pretty much happening. They just say, just be patient. They're working on it. Then they'll answer back and say, we had a couple people that were monetized. Check yours and, give us the screenshot of your AdSense account and all of this shit. And they have, hey, Mary Jo, good morning, babe. Good morning, Bergie. They have, you do all this shit. And then that's it. Unless, you basically check in and say, hey, I'm just checking to see if there's any updates. And hell no, it ain't no updates. So that's what's going on with me. Okay. But just to let you guys know, there is a place where you can get some communication. All right. So if you have a different issue than mine and you want some suggestions as far as what should your next move be, or maybe just some tips on how to get your monetization handled, go search the the community help forum or help community forum. Okay. And once you get there, just either you can just look through what's already posted, or you can go ahead and pose your own question and stuff like that. So hey, no name, how you doing, babe? That is that on that. What other points of contact? That was pretty much it, you guys. Unless, you have to have 25,000 subscribers or better for you to be able to, because they do have an email option, right? But you don't qualify for the email option unless you're monetized. So they have a way for you to send them things, and it's called feedback. Like, you can send feedback. So you send them feedback and they don't answer that shit. I've sent so many feedback things, screenshots, email, statements, everything, questions. No, nothing. Okay. But when you're monetized, you do have the option to at least email them. Okay. And then if you have over 25,000 subscribers, you have the option to email them, or even go further and have a live chat. You have a live chat option with them. So yes, I'm gonna reach out to James Caldwell because he has over 25,000. I'm gonna see if he can, help me out with that or whatever. But yeah, that's the only way. Like, you got to have a certain, like, it's like you can only get access to them. And I understand, like, it's like, I can understand why they do it that way, but it's really hard for the people that, you're trying to get guidance or answers or resolutions so that you can move forward, because you can't move forward if I can't tell you what my issue is. Like, I'm just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, niece. That's why I stopped creating content on my other channel because YouTube don't care about our complaints and issues. Yeah, they don't. They damn sure don't. You know. Um. Whew. I put this in my eyes every now and then because, especially if they feel dry. But this is the Refresh Repair, and if you guys stare at computer screens a lot or your phones a lot and all of that type of stuff, you really want to protect your eyes. And whether you feel the damage or not, that light that's always hitting you in your eyes, like it is affecting you. Ugh. Where's my cotton ball? So, Crystal, how are you, babe? How are you, darling? How you feeling? Yeah, they don't care. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Yeah, they don't care unless you have a bigger following because that's who brings them the money. But it's like you remember that those people that are bigger now weren't so big once before. They did have to grow to get to that point. And if you are just only worried about the people who are already big, don't you understand that once those people get at a certain height, they don't even like fucking doing YouTube no more? Do y'all notice that? Like, there's very few YouTubers, especially when they branch off and have other businesses of their own and stuff, that they are as consistent as they used to be, or even half as much once they get to a certain level, because they're either working on other things or they're just not that interested anymore. They don't have the creative juices flowing. They don't have anything different. Whatever it is, they made it, damn it, and they just don't want to do it no more. Whatever the fucking reason is. So wouldn't you want other people to freaking grow and stuff? Like, it's just crazy. You could try to get monetized through Full Screen or another company, but they take some of your revenue. Well, shit, that's okay, because YouTube takes some of your revenue. They take a pretty good chunk of it, and that's why they cater so much towards the bigger YouTubers, and that's why they are advertising so much to celebrities to come over to YouTube, because celebrities are automatically going to come with that following, they already built themselves up, so they're automatically going to have a huge following, and it's going to make them a lot of money. And I get it. It's like all these people did have to grow at one point. All these people had to start from where we are. But anyway. Well, I'm not going into a second year not being monetized. I'm just not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to do it. Like, my growth right now is stunning because I just don't even know which way to go anymore. Like, there was a time when I'm just, every month, like, I'm growing like hundreds at a time. And I'm just not there anymore because I'm already not there anymore. Because it's just like, why continue to keep on doing this? I'm really just waiting for my strike to be lifted on my other channel so I can just focus over there. Because at least that channel will be monetized. And I can just continue to just grow over there or whatever. But, this was all about reaching out to people, sharing things with people and stuff like that, just connecting with like-minded people. People are interested in the same things I'm interested in, and ultimately streaming another income, a second income, not the primary, not, whatever, but just a second income, something where I can do what I like to do versus, going to work. You go to work, do your job, but then this is something that I like to do outside of that. That's what this was all about for me, and YouTube has just fucked it up. Oh my God, it is business. It is. It is. The company takes some, and YouTube still gets their cut too. Yes. Yes. Hey, Ostara, how you doing, babe? It is. It is. Um, yeah, because nobody gets a cut of that. Yeah, it's like when me and my husband started our trucking business, we had a really hard time coming in new. And right, Mary Jo, and yeah, because you're a new company, or you're fresh, you don't have any reputation behind you, or trying to get those accounts and all that stuff. It is a lot. It is a lot. Um, trying to build yourself up, but nothing that, it's not going to be easy. If it's something that you want, if it's going to be something that's going to be successful and you're in it for the long haul, it's going to be difficult to build up. And I totally understand that. It's just, if you just see that if you just hit pretty much a brick wall and you're not able to move forward, well, then you find another route, right? So that's just what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to continue to, I'm going to continue to try to and everything, but at the same time, when my other channel, lifts up, or, when that's open for me to go live and stuff, I'm gonna, just build that up, because I'm almost at the 1,000 over there. I just need to build the watch time up and stuff. So we just gonna move to another address. That's all. Trina, good morning. Yeah, you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused for what you want and just keep working towards it. And I'm not giving up by far, because this is only the beginning. This is on, yeah, Mary Jo. Yeah. This is only the beginning, and it's going to be a rough start, and it's going to be rough to keep it going, because once you get it going, it ain't just going to just continue on by itself. Everything, it's work. It's work. And I'm good with work. It's just like when the powers that be are stunting you, they like, we just going to stop you right here. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Yeah, thank you, Mary. Thank you, babe. Hey, Leslie, how you doing, babe? So, yeah. What link? You said don't forget what link. Hugs to you, Star, babe. I hope you feeling good. Hey, Miss O. Hey, babe. I'm so frustrated because I don't get many views, because my channel, I do encouragement talks and inspirational talks. I do cooking and vlogs, but it's the drama that people want to see. You know what? Hey, Coco. Hey, babe. Tracy, it is very, very frustrating. We have a few people that they have great talks, great content, and they just don't get the views. And you've been sick. Oh no. Oh no, babe. Is it, you're not you're not diagnosed with the virus or anything, are you? Is it just a seasonal cold? What I'm gonna say, Tracy, if it's something that you enjoy, just do it. Just do it, because the people that, whatever you're interested in, there's gonna be other people that's interested in that same thing. All right? It's gonna slowly but surely build itself up. Cookie, how you doing, babe? How you feeling? Oh, I'm glad you better. Okay, good. But yeah, Tracy, what I would say is to, number one, make sure that you have socials that are connected to your channel, meaning that you are creating Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is, for your channel with your channel name, so people will know how to find you and you can share your videos and stuff like that. Okay. So you share your videos on other platforms and people will, people off of YouTube will come check you out. Okay. Another thing is for you to visit just visit all different types of channels. Don't stay in one area. YouTube recommends your videos and recommends things to you based on what you watch. Let me tell you that. So if you watch a lot of beef, that's why your videos are going to be over here. If you watch whatever you watch, whoever you're and stuff like that, you're going YouTube's algorithm, like they know where the fuck you be going. Excuse me for cussing, but they know exactly where you be at. So wherever you be at, they're going to advertise that same stuff to you. And then they're also going to advertise your stuff to people in that same area. Now, make sure that you're putting tags in your videos, like if it's about whatever your titles are about, whatever your videos are about, if it's about inspiration, business, whatever it's about, just make sure you put tags and, just a hashtag, affirmations, inspiration, good vibes, all that kind of stuff or whatever, so that when people are searching those types of videos, yours can possibly come up. Hey Alfreda, how you doing, babe? So yeah, do those types of things. Now it doesn't mean that you can't watch what you want to watch, but you're gonna have to know how to shift it so that you are coming up in other areas. And watch other people, whatever you're interested in. If you like cooking, go into cooking videos and lives and comment on cooking videos and tell people to come check you out and stuff like that, or put in a comment saying, I'm going to try this on my channel or whatever. I'm going to try this or whatever, try this recipe. Comment on other people's videos of things that you're interested in and things that you like to do on your channel. So that way you can make it known that you do the same type of content. So people in those comments or those live chats, they will come check you out because they're already there watching. You already have that in common, that you guys are doing that, so they can come and check yours out too. So do that. But get those socials together and just create Instagram, Twitter. AJ told me about Twitter, and so I've been on my Twitter. I've been trying to make sure I share my videos. I didn't do it this morning, okay? I ain't gonna act like I just shared this live that I'm on right now. But share your stuff out there. Make social medias on other platforms so that you are sharing and you're putting yourself out there to other people. Hey, Purple Kitten, you have IG and FB. And if you are okay with, and I hate that they took it away where I used to tell people to click on your avatar, but they took that away. They can't click on your avatar and just go straight to your, or they have to actually type it in the search bar, which is so crazy because you type some people in and they don't even come up. So that's another thing I think is stunting the growth of a lot of people. It's weird. So yeah, well, the IG and the FB have already. If you want to use that for your channel, just share your stuff to your channel. Share your stuff to your channel, your Facebook and your Instagram. Let them know when you're coming live. Let them know when you uploaded a new video. Make sure you're sharing your own stuff, because we ask our audience to share and like our stuff. Like your own video. Share your own video. You can add a like. You can, when you see my videos, most likely one of those likes are mine, okay? I get so many dislikes on my videos. So, Purple Kitten, you woke up like that, natural beauty. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. I did wake up like this. This is how I woke up. Well, actually, my dang head wrap was off my head when I woke up. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's true. I watch a lot of different channels. DIY, crafty, mukbangs, family cooking, conscious. Yep. I receive all kinds of recommendations. You do. You do. My recommendations are pretty much filled up with business stuff. I'm always watching videos about business, about work at home. Um, I have, what else do I have in my recommended? I do have some of the beef stuff comes up. A lot of the stimulus stuff has been coming up in my recommended. Um, Makeup channels come up in my recommended. Yeah, Leslie, I am. I am home quarantined. Well, I'm actually getting ready to leave. I gotta go do um help my old boss out with something. Uh some business he gotta do. So I'm gonna go do that so I can make a couple dollars today. I went down there last night and to find out exactly what he needed me to do, and so I gotta go back down there today. So I'm getting ready to go down there, and yeah, it looks like the girl that he had there has been at home. So y'all both stop playing and give you a regular role. Xavier. I'm telling you, and he's so like, well, see, the thing is that he had two girls. He had two girls down there doing what I did. And so, and and this is, like Mary Jo was saying, business, right? Because when he knows that I'm, pretty much he knows what I'm trying to do and what I'm working towards, right? And so it's like something happens to me at my job. Yeah, Gemini, go ahead, babe. Yes, thank you so much. Um, so yeah, thank you so much, Gemini. That's a good idea. Yeah, you guys, if you have your link to your channel, then you can post the link, so that way somebody can go straight to it. And then on top of that, the dang on notifications have been jacked up. So it's like the people that do watch you, it rained last night. It was raining last night. They barely can get to you because your notifications ain't even freaking going out. I get so many notifications the next day. It's crazy. So, I've also joined some WAH Lounge on work at home. Yeah, on FB because I'm subscribed to WAH channels. I only have one. Hey, Chef. Thank you, babe. It's no problem. See, I'm telling you, them notifications ain't shit. They ain't shit. Thank y'all so much for subscribing to Tracy. She does. She just, she just be chilling, talking about stuff or whatever. But yeah, I've been redoing my notification bell on different channels and stuff like that. If you come in my chat and you tell me that you've been uploading and I ain't been over there, it's because I have not got the notification. So, if you have the community wall option, make sure you're sharing your video on your community wall. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're sharing your videos to your social medias and all of that kind of stuff because you want to get the word out to as many people as possible that you're live and that you're doing, you're uploading content. So, yeah. Hey, Miss Goody, how you doing, babe? You know, you talk about good stuff. This is the perfect time. We need as much positivity as you always need positivity, but you know, around a time like this, you know, people really are down, you know. Um, I did a little video last night, a little upload, you know, just to, you know, just as a little reminder for those who watch me and been watching me from the beginning, and tell you like y'all been watching me go through this for a year. Okay? Thank you, Miss O. Wait a minute. I love the video last. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Yeah, because I was just thinking like, you know, this ain't no different than what y'all been watching me, you know, the journey I've been on. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you ain't working, you know, if you're not working, if, you know, things are look like they hard, or they're unsure, and you know, all of that stuff. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It is going to work out. It's going to be just fine. This is the same journey that y'all have been watching me go on from, you know, from almost the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You watch me go to work and come home, and then you watch me just be at home. Shit. And, you know, so don't feel bad because it's going to happen. It's going to be just fine. Okay? Coco, thank you. No, I didn't apply because I don't have I'm not monetized, so I can't apply. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, them damn YouTube memberships, boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I can, it's gonna be up there. Chef, do you got your membership thing up? Did you apply for your membership? Thank you, Coco. Thank you, babe. Yeah, it's, you know, I'm gonna get it as soon as I can. But ah, you said the membership buttons is the new live button. You said how? Go to your creator studio. Go to your creator studio and shit. There should be you said the video I did last night was funny as hell. Shoot, I was just like, y'all sitting up here tripping, and don't be tripping over this little bullshit that's going on. Go to your creator studio and go to your, it's either gonna over on the side where you can like where your monetization tab is, and all the different options for you to check out things on your studio. You should have something on there about the membership, join membership button, and you're going to apply for that. You may have to click on your monetization tab. If not, it's going to be like right under there, under your monetization tab. And it's pretty much just a link. You just basically click a link saying that you want to apply. Yeah, and they give you the option, give people the option to join a membership. So if there's like special content that you want to create just for members, if you want to have a live stream just for members only, stuff like that. What's going on with notifications makes me wonder if the folks who run YouTube are working from home. Ooh. Oh my God, I thought folks needed 30,000 subs. They used to, Cookie, and that's what it still say. It says that. It says that you need The qualifications is 30,000 subs. You got to be 18 and older. You got to be in a country that is available. All of that shit. But shit, it's like I don't even know. I think it's somebody with less than 2,000. I think all you got to do is just be monetized. I think just as long as you monetize, you can just get it now. Reese, it came up with her typing. Let me see. I stumbled upon your channel 3 months ago. I like your conversation. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much. I mean, it's just, I think whatever a person is interested in, there's gonna be somebody else that's interested in the same thing as you. And let me see. Came up with her time. Okay, thank you so much, Gemini. Hey, Michi, good morning. Yes, okay, so Gemini got Tracy's link, you guys. So, yeah, see, Miss O, thank you. Yeah, because Triple Red, I don't know if he's at 2K yet. I haven't channel. I haven't gotten no notifications for his channel. And I'm just gonna say this too. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Like, it used to be where I would subscribe to all content creators, like everybody. I would just subscribe because I just feel like it's free, support people, and that sort of thing. But if a person ain't subscribed to me, I'm not subscribing to them. I'm just gonna tell you, like, and that's just what it is. I'm not gonna keep on going to people's channels and supporting them and all that stuff. If I'm going to their channel because of a subject I'm gonna talk about, then yeah. But, I'm the type of person, like, I try to support, everybody or whatever. And that's how I even came in the game, like, supporting everybody, and just, I'm subscribing. I'm no name shit. Hey, the soap. I'm telling you, like, I'm not gonna keep on subscribing to these people. They ain't subscribing to me. They not coming in my lives. They be knowing what's going on in my lives. They know what's going on my channel. So they watch. But they not subscribing and they are not engaging. And I'm not gonna keep on giving people what they not giving me. I'm just keeping it real. Hey, C Smith, how you doing, babe? Hey, Paige. I had to learn to take. I had to learn. Wait a minute. I listened to. Let's take on the Addams Family theme song. Who was he talking about when you talking about Tommy Sotomayor did a remix of the Addams Family song? Is that what you saying? Man, Miss O, I'm telling you, because like I support everybody, I go on their lives, I try to engage and all of that stuff. I don't just sit in people's bushes and watch their stuff, okay? Like, if I catch you live, like, I come right in there. I come right in there. I speak. I might engage. I might just keep listening depending on what I'm doing. But at least you gonna know I'm there. And I'm subscribed to you. But if people are not giving me like, if they don't, no. Because, I can still watch your shit and not subscribe to you. I'm just saying. Period. He needs to be gone from YouTube. Thank you, Miss Goody. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you, Dow. Thank you. Hey, Chanel. Where's Chanel at? Oh, there she is. Cookies, brownies, bongs. I didn't go to bed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I feel you. I drop in and I watch the videos to show love, and then They don't return the love back. I'm going through that as well. Yeah, Tracy. Yeah, it does happen. It does happen. And because I haven't been over it, but I haven't gotten no notification. So that's why I haven't been there. But I'll definitely be over there and redo my notifications and stuff on your channel and stuff. But yeah, I try to just support the people who support me as well as. Do you, Alfreda? Alfreda, you been making videos? I knew you made that one video, but did you make any more? Is doing it now to make more money. They get 30% from each member. Ooh, Gemini, that's a good one right there, because they could, yeah. Because YouTube is going to get their cut from everything that a person does. So not only are they going to get 30% of their super chats, I didn't know they get 30% from the members too. So they just trying, they going to get part of your regular check, your ads, they going to get, so YouTube ain't playing no games. I get it. I get it. Well, the app should be free then. The app should be free. Hey, Blogspot. Hey, Lady Libra. Yeah, these damn, no, you haven't made any more. Yeah, so if you guys do have a channel, you can put a 1 in the chat. You got some gummies left. Girl, send me them gummies. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I was like on Instagram yesterday. I said, don't let me find nobody with no edible thing. Don't have me coming on here high. When he was doing VS IHOP video, he remixed. Oh my God. I heard it's because YouTube is struggling to make money. Ooh. And that could be because a lot of advertisers, especially right now, a lot of advertisers ain't making money. A lot of people ain't doing a whole lot of shopping. So a lot of money, people or companies that was paying money in ads, they're not paying so much no more. Or right now, let me get a piece of my pie. But Chef, you gonna get me some? Oh Lord, I'm gonna be on here high. I'm gonna be on here reviewing edibles. That's gonna be part of my new channel. I'm gonna be reviewing edibles. I have a channel, but I'm still working on my setup. Okay, Miss Goody. Well, you can still, yeah, still subscribe, because that way when you start uploading, people will know. They'll get the notification. Since the first apocalypse, that's why they're going to start. Eventually, they're going to charge. Period. They're going to charge. Period, for you to even have the app. Oh, you said we're going to work, and then what else? What else? I'm going to work. I'm going to the I gotta take my daughter to work, and then after I take my daughter to work, then I gotta go to the post office, because I went yesterday and I had to make an appointment. So I gotta be there at 4 o'clock. My daughter has to be there at work at 2. What time is it now? I don't have no device down here with me. Oh, okay, it's 10:48. Okay, cool. All right, so clock me at 11:30, because I got to be down there at 12. And then, let me hurry up. Where's my palette? What palette I'm doing? The Norvina. Yes, edibles mukbang. So that's it. I'm going there. That's it. I ain't doing nothing else. That's it. Not too exciting, but I am going down there to go to work. You know, I enjoyed working there. I enjoyed working there. I was there for almost 7 years. People was like, why'd you leave here to go there? You left, office work and whatever to go there? Yes. Because I get to get up. Yeah, girl. Look, it's my fault because I had an appointment Saturday and I had baby girl and I called them and told them I couldn't be there. So I gave up that appointment, okay? And then I went yesterday just thinking that I could just go, and because they have an open time when they first open the first hour, when they having like walk-ins or whatever, that was already filled up. Had to make an appointment, and so I can't come till tomorrow. They said yesterday was already filled up. So yeah, Miss O, that's pretty much what I was that's pretty much, well, he don't really have, like, he don't, that's pretty much what I was. I pretty much just ran the shop. But the thing is that he has two girls that's doing what I did. And, that's not going to be somewhere that I'm going to stay. So, of course, I could work there. But we've already been through this where I've left for over a year going to do something else. And, and then he asked me to come back there to work. I went back there to go work. I stayed for almost 2 years. Or no, it was about a year and a half. Almost 2 years. But I was there that's the last time that I worked there. And then I left to go to the job that I'm laid off from now. And, he has a business to run. He can't keep on like every time I need the job or whatever, or need something to do, him just let people go or whatever, or him kick other people out from their job to let me come there and work. Like, that's not how you run your business, So, but, he knows that if he needs me to do something, I'll always come down and help him do something. And right now, the girls that he had there doing, they got kids, younger kids. They're at home. The one girl, she had the Rona in her house, so I guess they was all sick and shit. And he said, you stay there. And so, I run down there every now and then. And then he wasn't even open, like, so he wasn't even doing business. And so he's the type, like, he's gonna go to that shop every day of his life. Okay, it's not gonna be a day that he doesn't go there. But as far as doing actual business, he hasn't, but he needs help with something with his personal stuff. Right now, he has a young daughter, and this is his personal business. It don't got nothing to do with the shop business. He needs help doing that. So I'm going to go down there and do that for him. Oh, she's good. She's good. I had her for 2 days. She was here all weekend. I'm telling you, Tracy. I know that's right, babe. Yeah, Coco. Yeah, because I did everything. Like everything. I can drive a tow truck. Like I would go tow a car if one of the guys didn't come in. I could drive a tow truck. I order all the parts. I'm gonna do all the ordering. I can paint a car. I run the office, take care of the customers, do all the estimates. I can eyeball an estimate. I can, work from home. Like I can do that work from home. I would be in a tow truck and, doing an estimate. Somebody called me for a price and just do an estimate over the phone because I just knew all the prices and stuff from the top of my head. I can eyeball like estimates and stuff like that. Yeah, I can drive a tow truck. Yep, and he taught me how to paint cars. They all taught me like how to paint a car. So I know how to do that. I don't the body work I don't know how to do, but I do know how to paint. Coco. I do know how to do a lot. And then like I would do his personal stuff. So I would handle all his bills. I would handle his I would do all his taxes. He ended up having a baby. I would do all his child support stuff. Do all his home stuff because his wife had left for a while when he had the baby. She's back, so that's good. But yeah, so I mean, I did all of that. I did all of that, and then yeah, and I ended up leaving. You know, so yeah, so the girls that's there now, they still don't do all of that. You know, they just be there answering the phones, and they're like type up an estimate or something like that he tells them, but he have to tell them. So if you don't get your tail back there and secure your bag, yeah. So let me find out. Yeah. So, but yeah. So I mean, but move. Like he got two people. Move. Go. He got two people employed there. So like, yeah, he can't just fire somebody because April is laid off. Like, so you know he'll do, like, if I need something done to my car, he'll make sure that gets done or whatever. Like when I need an alternator and stuff like that, that got done. I need some brakes. Not well, I've been needing brakes, but so I mean he do stuff like that. So I mean I would never have to do like no auto repairs or no nothing like that. If I need a couple dollars, but he knows like if he need me to do something, so he need me to do something, so I'm gonna go down there. And if it turns into something, it turns into something. But yeah, up until when this had happened, like he had two people there, so need advice. Just newly became a supervisor at my job. Oh yay, Chanel. Yay. One of my coworkers is behind on her work. We are friends, but she needs to pick it up. Oh shit. Well, yeah. I mean, you need to just, you can tell her, I mean, you could start off by sending her an email, like following up on something. How you could do it first is you could like follow up on a project. Like if there's a specific project that she's working on, hey Des, and just you could send her an email, or you could just ask her, about a project. And is she, where is she at in this project or whatever? Remind her of the deadline and get her response. And if she falls through, then, but, I don't know if you've done that yet. Have you like followed up with her? Yeah, no name. I have. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's good, Coco. Show her how you do things. That's cool. Yeah, that's a good idea too. But yeah, you can follow up on the project. And you said, but she's really behind. Oh yeah, no. Now I'm working on it. Just you got to tell her, you got to give her a deadline. So if she doesn't have a deadline, you have to give her one. So whatever it is that she's working on, let her know. Just say, I know you've been working on this, but this has to be done by, I just want to let you know that this does have to be done by this time. Yeah. So yeah, and that's it. Like you give her a deadline. Give her a deadline. And that way, let me tell you this, that way, if she doesn't meet the deadline, then, it falls on her. It ain't your problem that she didn't meet the deadline. You told her. Let me leave my damn browser alone because I done fucked something up. She's like behind. Oh, hell no. Well, you got to give her a deadline. I mean, not unless you just want to let her go. Yep. So, but if she really is your friend, then she would not allow you to look bad because she is slacking. Yep. Read that working on it don't work. Being a supervisor myself. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no working on it. Hell no. Easy ones. We are all working from home, so it's hard to see what she's working on. Oh shit. Oh, well, so y'all working from home. So send her. This is what you do. This is what you do. Send her whatever, however you communicate with her, a message, a memo, email, call her on the phone, maybe so she can't act like she didn't get the memo or whatever. And because if she's doing that, then she's the type that'll be like, oh, I didn't get that or whatever. So just let her know directly that, I know that you've been working on this stuff, but these have to be done by this amount of time. These have to be done by this date, and that's it. And that way, if she doesn't have it done, today's Tuesday, so it's still early in the week. I don't know what it is or whatever, but she got all week to do this stuff or whatever. And if she doesn't, then you can take the next step. Absolutely, Tracy. That's how you do it. Yeah. Yeah, task list with dates. Yep. Oh, she got to pick it up. She could lose out for real and then come down on you. Yeah. Yeah. So, my manager has my department sending in daily work logs and adding them to emails to see how we're working from home. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Blogspot. I will give her till Thursday. Okay. Yep. That's what you do. Yeah, you gotta give her, if you've been trying to let her do it on her own and she ain't making no progress, then you gonna have to give her a date. Hey, Blind Spot, how you doing, babe? I'm good. How you doing, hon? It's so nice that you and your boss are able to keep supporting each other. I'm not mad at that. I proofread and edit to help folks all the time. Yeah, yeah. Cookie. I mean, number one, I don't believe in burning bridges. I do not believe in burning bridges. Um, I feel like you never know when you might have to go back to something or whatever. You might need somebody. But it wasn't a bad situation and we didn't we didn't leave just on well, we kind of did. I kind of left like with an attitude. But it is what it is. Like he knew my daddy and stuff like that or whatever. It's kind of like a situation like that. But outside of that, well, he didn't know until after I was working for him that he knew my daddy. Um, and but outside of that, it's like I am good at what I do, whatever I do. I don't care what job it is. Any job that I've worked at, I have a good, I still have a good rapport. My mama when she just came in last week and she's like, such and such is asking about you and wondering how you're doing and whatever. And I'm like, well, tell them to push my shit through. What you want me to do? Just slide it on through there. Do that. Damn. But anyway, but nah. But I do have a good relationship with anybody I've worked with. Actually, it's so crazy because I used to do bail bonds, and that guy he reached out. Well, he always keep in touch or whatever. But hey, Bobby, how you doing? He reached out. That shadow has like a sheen to it, and I don't want that. And so he got my number now. He was just asking me like when he got bonds and stuff, do I want to work with, would I help him out and stuff or whatever. So I told him, yeah, of course I will. I was talking to him about my licensing thing with work and stuff like that. And both of those kind of go hand in hand. And so he's like, well, it don't matter to me if you are either way. I can use your help. He said it's slow as hell, but if I get something, I'll call you. He had got a call the other day, and because ain't nobody really getting arrested like that anyway. It's like people that's in there is just people that's in there going through their process and can't bond out pretty much. That's just how it pretty much is right now. So yeah, I mean, I have, yeah, the jobs that I've done in the last 10 years, I still have communication with everybody I worked for, including the one I'm currently laid off from, who still hasn't hired anybody to replace me. Hey, Lion, how you doing? I'm a perfection and my work speaks for itself. It's always my tagline for interviews, period. Yep. Can't claim that, April. You should be proud of yourself. I know you raised your kids the same. Absolutely. Yeah. Because it means, look, you never know when you might need to go back somewhere. And even if you don't have to go back there, you still always want, if for whatever reason somebody needs to check your references and stuff or whatever, you do not want to have bad references. You just don't. I'm going to tell y'all something. My daughter, where she works now, my second daughter, where she works now, she was like, Mom, she was like, she was like, this lady, she knew you. She knows you. And I'm like, who? She said that she used to work with you at Kmart. And so she was saying like how she retired and stuff or whatever. So the lady she was working at the same place my daughter is working at, but she left there and she was leaving there and she was just talking to her. My daughter was a new hire. And she was like, oh, and so my daughter was like, oh, well, no, I'm so sorry. The lady was telling her about how she worked at Kmart. She retired from there and she was working there for a little bit and she's leaving there. And my daughter was like, Kmart? She was like, which one? She was like, my mom used to work at Kmart. And then she told her my name. She's, just said April. And then she was like, April Gilmore. And she was like, yeah. And so the lady said my last name. And, this lady remembers like when I was pregnant with my son is when I worked there. So, and I'm going to tell y'all something. That is the job where I got my charge from. That's the job where I got my charge from. But guess what? Those people don't have, the people that I worked with there, they knew me. They knew my work. They were even shocked as hell. Management. The store manager, he left and went to Pennsylvania after that. And then the other lady, she took over and stuff like that. And then they had somebody else come in and then they ended up closing down. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I've always had a good work, history. It's just, it means something. To me, it does. She was like, I remember she was like, and you got an older sister. She was like, yep. She said, she was like, yep. She was like, oh, yay. Whatever. So she just said, well, I'm so glad I got to meet you. She was like, tell your mom that I said hi and I'm glad she's doing well. Or whatever. The worst is when you burn a bridge with somebody and then you see them a few years later at another job. Thank you. And that's exactly what I mean about my daughter running into that lady, and she was trying to remember her name and stuff. She was like, "Mom, I can't remember her name." I said, "It's okay." She was trying to describe what she looked like and stuff like that. But yeah, so in the meantime, God always make sure. Yep, yeah, Cookie, yeah, and yeah, and I feel like I'll never lose my faith. Okay, I'll never lose my faith because despite whatever's going on in my life or whatever, like I am just, even if it's just okay, I'm okay, and that's good enough. You know, that is good enough. Oh, thank you, Gemini. Thank you, babe. Did you ever explain your charge? I just happened to hear about it on another channel, but you never know what's the truth. Not that you have to bring it up. I was just wondering, did you explain it? Yes, I did explain it. Yeah, and it don't have anything to do with a dollar store. It don't have anything to do with a dollar store. I don't have any incidents at a dollar store. That dollar store stuff is basically, when I used to do my dollar store coupon videos, they just say her and her dollar store videos and her dollar store makeup, and she got caught stealing at the dollar store, and where? I want to see that. Show me where. But yeah, I explained it. Basically, I was a supervisor at Kmart, and we had multiple people stealing. We had a high loss rate, and I put in my 2-week notice to leave. And on my last day there, they called me back to the office to ask me about things that I used to see come up going out the door. If I could, give them like a list of things that I saw going out the door and stuff like that. Because a supervisor, like your counter is like, when you walk in the store to do returns or whatever, that's where I would be at. Right there when they would run out the door with carts or stuff in their hand or whatever. And all you do is like somebody runs out the door and you're just supposed to call security. Security to the front, security to the front. And, security's supposed to run up to the front if they there. And if they not, then the person is just gone, but you don't run after them. And so there was a big thing where Kmart was, that light behind me, where Kmart was merging with Sears. And they were trying, like some of the stores were going bankrupt. They was trying to figure out what stores to close. There was a big thing with corporate, where one of the like VPs up in corporate had got caught like stealing so many millions of dollars and all of this stuff. And so they had new security that came down to our store because, of course, our regular security, our regular, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Our regular security, they would just, of course, they want to keep their job. So they would have somebody outside come in and they want to go over the loss reports. They want to figure out what stores they're going to close and what stores they're going to keep open. And so we had new security down there, and they wanted me to write out this list since I was leaving of things that I saw leaving the store. And I did that, and I said my goodbyes, and I'm gone. And, it was a nice run while working here. And then a week later, detectives was at my door. The officers was at my door to arrest me, and they had a warrant for theft. So And come to find out, it was from Kmart. And that list that I wrote out was an admission of me. It was my duty for me to protect their merchandise. It was my duty to, as a front end supervisor, to protect their merchandise. And by me writing out that list of items that I saw go out the door, that was an admission that I allowed that to happen. I allowed that store to take that loss. Supervisor at a store where people were stealing and they tried to blame me for it too. See, no name? See, yeah. And it ended up, because of the amount is what made it a felony. This damn blush is all over the fucking place. But yeah, so the amount made it a felony. And they had an option once it crossed over to felony court. Like I had an option to my bad, y'all, for anybody that's still here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To anybody that's still here. But anyway, yeah, they had a deferment program. My bad. And oh shoot, they had a deferment program, but it was kind of like an admission, kind of like a no contest. Like you're not admitting, and you're not saying you didn't do it. And they would give you the option to like pay, like you had to pay for the program, and it was $7,000 that I had to come up with. And so this happened in October. Like I was going to court in October, and I was trying to get it continued until February, when I got my taxes. Hey, butterfly. And because I was like, I'll just file my taxes and save up whatever I can save, and I'll go ahead and I'll pay it, because it was basically like a class, and then I wouldn't have a felony charge. Hey, Tanya, how you doing, babe? And they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't continue the charge. It was like something right then. So that was it. So I basically got convicted because, all it was, did you write down this list? Did you, did this merchandise go out the door? Were you standing there watching? That's it. That's it. So, hey, Stacy. So, yeah. I'm just coming in from your title. No, heck no, I'm not monetized. I was kind of giving some points of communication for people who are not yet monetized. Just, the communication that I have gotten feedback from with me trying to get monetized. I'm not monetized yet. But I've learned that some people are qualified to be monetized. They're just not yet. And so I wanted to give people some information on how to contact. Go to Twitter. Go to the Help Community Forum. YouTube Help Community Forum. I just want to give people that information if they were having trouble contacting someone, and maybe see if they, can find other people who have the same issue that can help them out. One time this lady stole $60 from the cash register, and they tried to take it out my check. Everybody knew she steals, but the other managers never fired her because they couldn't prove it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 300 hours away from being monetized. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. 300 out. That is good versus all the time that we need, damn it. That story makes me so mad when I hear her tell it they took advantage of her and she yeah. It was crazy because I worked there. Hey Shadow Family Vlogs, how are you? Hey Marco. Um can you go in your car now and revving engine for listen the sound engine? All right, so anyway, um I worked there for over 5 years, you know. Oh, that's so awesome. They're almost at 11K. You guys, yep, by their name of their thing, if you're into family vlogs and family channels, go check out I'll be over there too. No, I can't, Marco. No, I'm in the middle of doing my makeup. Like, why would I get up and go start my car? That don't even make no sense. Why would you ask somebody to do that while they doing your damn makeup? The hell? That is so retarded. But anyway, yes, I'll be over to check you out, Shadow Family. But yeah, I worked there for almost 5 years. I gave them my 2 week notice and everything. Awesome. Thank you, Shadow Family. I appreciate that, hon. I'll definitely be over to check you out. And so it's just like I've been working here all this time. I'll give y'all my 2 week notice. You let some new security people come in here. These people have been knowing me forever and a day. If I was in there doing something in that store, y'all gonna let me be there? Y'all gonna let me? What was y'all gonna do? Let me continue to take from y'all? I mean, if I was, it's just so crazy because, and then like when you look on my paperwork, they actually have like, what do they have? The date on there, and see, this is how I knew where it came from. This is how I knew like where it came from is because the date on my paperwork is the date that the new security started being there, which was a year earlier. It was a year earlier. You charge me after after I leave, the store, but the paperwork on the beginning date was from the year prior when the guy got there. So it was just like that just told it. Hold on, let me take this off. So anyway, Kiana, you gotta be at work at 2.
Yeah.
So yeah. I just threatened to take them to court, and then they just fired me. Wow, and that's when they accused me of. Wow, that is crazy. That shit is crazy. I'm lost. Did you fight it? I don't know much about it. There was no fighting it. I had a lawyer that I paid 2,500 for. I gave him 15 of the well, I didn't pay him 25. He was charging me 25. I paid 15 out of the 25. But once he couldn't get it continued or anything like that, there was no fighting it. I had an admission. I wrote out a list of items and I wrote down the total the cost of the approximate cost of the items and I signed it. So there was no fighting it. It was either pay for this deferment program so this charge doesn't go on your record, or you admitted that you sat here and you watched this merchandise go out the door. There was no, if you're talking about like a trial or whatever, like, no, I didn't. I didn't. I really didn't have the knowledge of that kind of stuff back then. And my lawyer, I've used that lawyer. That lawyer has been my brother's lawyer forever. Done murder cases and everything else. Um, so yeah. As far as I'm concerned, he was just working with the people. My judge and my prosecutor, the prosecutor and the judge I had, they were husband and wife. It's just like it just was what it was. Hey, Nine Nine. I mean, that wouldn't happen to me now, but in hindsight. But yeah, like as far as a trial, like they asked you the questions and that's it. Like the answer to the questions was yes. Yes, I wrote that list out. Yes, that merchandise went out the door. Yes, I was there. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh shoot. Something is poking me. Hey, Nine Nine. Okay. Um. Yes, yes, and yes. Yeah, so that's why I don't know like where all of the damn dollar store shit. I mean, other than the last question, were you young when this happened? I was in my late 20s. I was 20, I don't know, it was 14 years ago. So I was like 25, 26, something like that. And that's why folks say I ain't see ish. Yeah, that's why. That's why. That is why. I am fucking this liner up. Damn it. I done fucked that liner up, 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 up. Like, how did that... Let me just do it over here, too. Well, it's a good thing I'm about to put on lashes. I appreciate the lessons, though. Your lessons through your experience, ever. Thank you. You welcome, 99. You are welcome, though. I mean, shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. I just want that shit off my record. I mean, the least they can do is expunge that shit. Since I don't have nothing else, like, I mean, damn, can you just take it off now? Yeah, Blind Spot. I have a review up on my channel I posted about a week ago. About a week or two ago, I posted a review of some of magnetic lashes. Yep. I gotta make mine to the store. Oh, you gotta get to the store. I'll sign ish and don't admit to know. Yeah, that's that is the lesson of the lifetime. That is the lesson of the life. What is poking me right here? It is something, like, I promise you. Yeah, that is the lesson of the lifetime. I mean, worst case, I'm just going to build myself up online and have to have my own business to become stable and successful financially, because it's not going to happen when it comes to working for somebody else at this stage of my life. It's just not. Like, I would have to have some, like, miracle with a person who owns some great company or whatever and offers me some great salary for me to, like, make up everything that I've missed out on in life just by working a job. So, you know, I mean, that's just what's going to have to happen. And see, like, what I did is I just raised my kids for the most part, and I worked jobs that I could work. Not exactly what I wanted to, but what I could, and I made the best of it, and I enjoyed myself, and I chose flexibility and raising my children over making a dollar. I hustled, which was not the best choice in the world, but it kept me stable and kept my kids taken care of, and I was blessed to not get any charges from that. And I've built some great relationships along the way so that, you know, so I mean, to me, like, you know, people can look at and try to judge me off of paper and what they see on paper, but the relationships that I've built in life, and I've proven myself in life time and time again, the people that I've worked with or worked for and had dealings with over all of these years, they can tell you a lot more about me, and their viewpoint of me is going to be way different than what's on that paperwork. So I ain't worried about it. Hey, Kay. Department chair and college president had not stood in the gap for him, his future would have been shattered. Oh, wow. See, yeah. Mm-hmm. And that credit card scheme. Oh, yeah. Record restaurants, credit cards, numbers, and purchasing items online later. He was in his early 20s. Yeah, that shit right there. Yep, yeah. So, hey, Elise. Hey, babe. So, you know, I'm not worried about Yeah, that stuff, y'all. You know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna give up on trying to get it gone. You know what I'm saying? But while it's there, I can't just, sulk and just not do nothing either. You still gotta go on. You still gotta work and make a way for yourself. You can't just, keep leaning on what happened. So yeah, and I thank you. And I do feel like that. I feel like, I did what I should do, to take care of my kids and stuff or whatever. And now that they are at the age they are and pretty much going to be making their own way for themselves, then I can focus on what I want to do and what I enjoy and what can kind of make up for lost time, if we're talking about finances and stability and all that kind of stuff. Which, I mean, honestly, with me working, like, I've always remained pretty stable. It's just, you guys are seeing this time, but I've always remained stable, if nothing else. You can't have it both ways, though. Like, you can't, here's the thing, you can't have it where, you want this decent life, but you're also breaking the law while trying to get there and stuff like that. To let everything go. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about hustling and stuff like that. Like, I had to give all of that up. If I want to be free and clear and I just want to just do my part as far as in society or whatever it is, make a difference in other people, if I want to present my journey for other people to learn from or, gain some type of hope and stuff like that and optimism from, I had to let all of that go. And I did that years ago when I started with the bail bond stuff because that dealt with, law and law. I couldn't be hustling and doing bail bonds trying to help people get out of jail. Like, that just wasn't going to cross, right? And then after that, I'm going, I'm back at the shop. And then after that, after I left the shop and I was going back into like the regular corporate world, again, I did get back into some stuff, but I had to let everything go because if this was going to be the time where I'm kind of getting a second chance and going to be working in this, I can't mess this up because I'm trying to still remain stable. I'm going to have to let it go. It's going to be hard for a little bit, but it's going to be okay. And it was okay until I got laid off. It was decent. I was gaining my stuff or whatever. And now here we are. And it's okay because I always get back up. Like, it never stays like that forever. It's just about, you just got to keep on moving forward. And when opportunities are presented, you have to keep on. But this time, I didn't go back to what I usually know how to do, which is hustling and stuff. I'm not going to. I would always rather do that than ask for help and all that stuff, but I can't do it because there's a reason why I keep, having to start over. That's the reason why. That's the mail lady. No, the mail lady already came. Huh? The mail already's up there. Pac-Man! Shut! Just nosy. It's a dog out there. So I can't keep going back to that and doing that and trying to do right. You just got to let everything go and you got to struggle for a minute and it's going to pay off. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And it's been a year and I haven't done nothing. And I'm not going to, over a year. Well, what? A year? Well, as far as me being laid off, it's been a year. There's still more? No. I haven't went out there and got it. look at that. A notification from Blazing from an unboxing from China, and I saw that video yesterday, last night. And you know what? And so I haven't done that. Thank you. And a way has still been made, you know. Like I started my YouTube channel and stuff like that. Got laid off, but I haven't went back to know nothing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or tried to go do nothing, you know, to make no money or nothing like that. And guess what? People have been placed in my life that had helped me when I needed help. You know, people still, you know, help me, you know, if I need that or whatever. You know, people still bless me, you know, almost on a daily, you know, with whatever, you know, and it's the basics, and I'm thankful for that because it's sustaining. And that's because of God, and that's because I'm not doing wrong. That's why. And that's why I just believe that you got to have your faith, and you got to totally have it. You can't just, oh, I got faith and still be trying to do some side shit on your own just in case. No, like faith is either you got it or you don't. So, you know, you know. All right, so I need some lashes, and I'm just gonna wear a gloss. I'm not gonna. Well, yeah. I think I'm gonna maybe do my little nudie lip. But I gotta go throw on some clothes, y'all, so I can run down here and get back so I can take her to work. And then I got my appointment at the at the post office, and then that's it. So yeah, I'm not getting half of my notifications. Me either. The hood table. Matter of fact, that night when you said you was coming on, I didn't even get nothing until the next day. I was being threatened with prison, not jail time. The fear of prison shook me to the core. Then I had my first son, and then that's when it hit me. Oh yeah, because that prison time, ooh girl. When I was on papers or whatever, 5 years and 11 months hanging over my head, boy, I ain't doing nothing. No sir. You ain't got to worry about me doing anything because I'm not going. I am not going. I'm not going no motherfucking nobody's damn prison. No, I know I'm not. But yeah, so well, that's awesome. You know, and everything happens for a reason, y'all. At the bottom line is everything happens for a reason. Okay, we live this life. Hopefully, we learn the lessons that it's meant to teach us. Hopefully, we can do better. You know, sooner than later. Right? And yeah, that's it. Hopefully you do better sooner than before, you know, you end up getting, you know, so it is what it is. You know, that charge could have been karma for something else I did. You know, sometimes you be doing fucked up shit or whatever, and you get caught up for something totally that you didn't do. You ain't do no wrong that time, but you did wrong before. You know, maybe it was karma for some shit I didn't even do yet. Maybe it's just, well, let me just do this to you now because what you got coming could really shut your ass down or sit your ass down. So let me just go ahead and shake you real quick. So when you go and do this, you know not to go too far in it. Who knows? Like, that's why I'm not one of those people like that I'm always trying to read into everything or always trying to understand or figure out something, because some shit I just feel like it's not for us to understand. I just feel like, you know, you just supposed to know and just do right. If you doing right, You ain't gonna try to always find no understanding or no bottom line to nothing, or just trying to always figure out some shit. Because you know what? Anybody who is constantly trying to get an answer to something, it's because they want to know how to get a loophole through something. That's what I believe. If you want to understand every single thing down to the itty bitty core, why? Why do it matter that much? What in your life is going to change outside of you having knowledge on how to get through something? Some shit is just not meant for our understanding. Ain't nobody never going to completely know everything that it is, and why it happens, and where it came from, and where it's going, and we ain't you ain't gonna know everything. Nobody is, ever. I don't give a fuck how much research you do, how many nights you stay up, how much technology grows, or how many tools are invented, how many books you read. Some shit is just not for our understanding. Just know that everything happens for a motherfucking reason. What you put out, you're gonna get back, good or bad. Try to make sure it's more good than bad. Period. That's it. If you can be a blessing to somebody, be that. If you need a blessing, don't be scared to accept it or say something. Do your part, and the rest will take care of itself. That's it. Very cliche, but very true. So let me get up off here, y'all, so I can get up out of here, go do this, and then get this girl to work. I love y'all. Thank y'all for doing my makeup with me, and I'm gonna go just blow dry my hair out real quick just to get the kinks out, and pop my lashes on, and pop a pair of jeans on real quick, and get up out of here. So we must repent, forgive ourselves, and make new moves. We have to. Thank you, Cookie. Butterfly Xavier, please stop overthinking. Don't overthink. You're going to drive yourself crazy trying to overthink. Let me tell you something. I'm going to just use the Bible, for instance. Now, it don't matter what you believe in, okay? You can believe in whatever, but I'm just using this for an example. We have people who they read the Bible, they question, like, this happened. Why did this happen right here? But then it contradicts itself right here, and this is okay right here. Let me tell you something. People want to question everything about the Bible, the story of people, how we came about, blah, 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 right? But then why are they questioning the Bible? It's not because they just had a thought in their head and, I wonder. No, it's because they read some other book, or they seen something on the internet or something like that, or they were told something that started to get them thinking and questioning. All the Bible is a book of stories that different people wrote back in that time. No different than a book that somebody else wrote, given their version. Or, the information that's presented on the internet. That's somebody's thought of what happened, or somebody else's version of what happened. So, in essence, and the bottom line is, anything you choose to believe, it's just about which one you're going to choose. Are you going to believe the Bible, or are you going to believe this book that some doctor wrote, or, some, philanthropist, or, philosopher, or whatever, it's just about what you choose to read. What information do you choose to accept? It's not that the Bible is wrong. It's not that what this person says is wrong. It's all it is what you choose to believe. Because at the end of the day, you weren't there. You ain't gonna never know. You're never gonna know. All you can do is choose which side to believe. Whose version do you take to more? What makes more sense to you? That's it. And that's why I don't question what nobody, nothing, whatever. I just, whatever anybody chooses is for them, is for them. I respect it. I respect it. But at the end of the day, this book pops up and oh, that makes sense. And oh yeah, and why this? And now you want to question everything of everything that you may have ever believed. And it's just like, all you're doing is really just choosing to believe this person's version versus this version. That's all. So it's not that either one is right or wrong, because no, we weren't there. We will never know firsthand. All we can do is take second, third, fourth hand information. So is Bob out there? Okay, y'all, let me go. Let me go put my clothes on because I think Bob is actually outside. Okay.